That's what this is. You like watching stuff like that, Miss Elizabeth? It'd be funny to me, I'm not even gonna lie. The stuff they be trying to get away with is like, wow, huh? They really trying to get out the door with that. X. Yizzo. What's up with you? I gotta start doing this more often because you know we vertical and horizontal at the same time. That still just had me like, wow. We could do that now? That's crazy. And basically upload 2 videos at the... Hold on, matter of fact. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me set some stuff up. Cool, what's up? Cool, you know what? As soon as I saw you, I just realized I gotta get that Liberty Bell. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the Liberty Bell. Angel baby, what's up? How we sound, do y'all? Let me know all that. How we look too. Albert, hello. From Argentina. See, I just said I like to see that, man. I love to see and be able to communicate with people all the way on the other side of the planet. I don't even know them. Crazy. But yet, because of this technology, we got the opportunity to just say, no, my man from Australia. You all the way in America in your basement somewhere. Somewhere in a studio in Philadelphia. All right, well, anyway, y'all, we gonna get straight to this. Where everybody from? Where you from? What'd you say, Miss Elizabeth? I mean, trust me, some get away. I'm almost sure. But they do get caught. They do get caught a lot.
2 female officers are called to Walmart for a theft in progress. What starts as an ordinary encounter will quickly throw them into an all-out scramble for power involving a much stronger suspect than anticipated and ultimately will require multiple taser deployments, with one of them losing control of their weapon.
Hello. What's that?
She's at the service desk right now.
Okay, what's going on?
She just tried stealing. Like, she was using a different ticket, cheaper ticket to switch for a bunch of clothes.
Okay.
It was like $80.
Okay.
And we pulled her in here, she's checking out crazy. So
Okay, that's what's up. Thanks.
she's wanting to return.
Okay. So she has a legitimate return right now?
She's returning, well, she never paid for the items to begin with, so she's returning the stuff that she used. So she used like $10 short ticket, right? But she didn't have the short. She's technically returning that, but she doesn't have the short. Yeah, this is her here.
Hi. Hey, we gotta talk to you.
No, you don't. You don't have. Hold on, don't look at me like that because you don't know me. We don't got no problem. I just got done exchanging everything. They got everything together. This is what's paid for. I just like to honor.
Okay. So what's the misunderstanding?
Because he said I under wrong, but they can't find these shorts. Like I told him, I'm gonna pay for everything. I just spent $500 in here.
Okay.
$250 in one line and $200 in another line. He said I under wrong, but how did I under ring? So I pay for everything else full price besides 2 joggers. Get the f out of here. And I'm telling you the same thing I told him. I don't play no games. I got an autistic son. He watched everything. He said that clearly I underrun that, but I didn't. Everything is there. Everything is there, plain as day. I don't know.
These shorts right here. She was using this. You can see this ticket right here to scan. I think it was gonna like some sweatshirts and stuff like that. So that's why it's important. She doesn't have any of the
Do you have an ID on you at all?
I do not, but I gave him all of my information, every single piece of it.
Okay, what's your first name?
Kenya, Kenya.
She has like the actual other ticket in her hand, and she's like putting it in front of the thing, scanning it.
Can we just step out of the way of the thoroughfare? Thank you. Let's do that same thing. And what's your birthday?
82.
Did you come in to make purchases or did you come in to do a return?
No, we just got done shopping. I just spent $500 in this. What?
Well, it sounds like you didn't actually buy shorts.
And this is what I'm telling you. I did have one pair of shorts for $5. They're in there on the counter. The other pair was Army fatigue. They were over there on the counter. Everything I did, Miss Lady, is over there. All the receipts, the lounger, everything is over there. Every single thing.
So how did 4 or 5 different shorts
And this is the thing, because for one, you're missing. This is a totally different brand. These are all things they're supposed to be on clearance, I guess. So these are all the things that I grabbed out of the store. So that's what they run.
It all sound like game to me, y'all. She just trying to fast talk. It ain't making no sense. I don't know what she's saying.
And like I told him, I got all the items right here. So if you rung up, you see, I rung it plain as day. Every single item, every one. But I'm not gonna. And this is what I'm saying. So all I'm saying is, like I told you, I got this. All you had to do is come to me and say, hey,
Those are PC.
so
I wasn't even gonna call the cops.
and listen, and I don't even care because I told you I'm not saying the police. I have nothing to hide.
I believe it went down like that. I heard him say, you freaked out on me. And then he just said, I wasn't even going to call the cops on you. I guarantee you that's what happened. I saw some of this already. Watch how she act. He not lying.
So,
He was going to let
so
it
you want to
slide.
or what's the...
But her mouth
All right,
from all the
you're
extra
going to take
stuff.
you into custody, okay?
For what?
So, because for the misbringing...
Hold on, wait, stop, don't grab me.
Go ahead.
Hold on, wait, I'm not fighting
Don't fight with me, you're under arrest.
Excuse me, wait,
You're
hold
under
on.
arrest, Kenya. We're
You're
not going to
under
fight
arrest.
you.
Because
Ain't
I
no
think
excuse
under
me
read.
waiting
What
now.
is y'all talking
That's
about?
something that you
You're
have
under arrest.
First of all, let go of my
No
back.
way.
Hold on. No.
Kenya, you're under arrest.
Stop.
Under
First of all,
arrest.
hold on.
You are under arrest.
Stop.
Hands supposed to go behind your
Please,
back.
I'm telling you, listen. Miss Lady,
stop.
you don't got to do all this.
Let go of your thing.
Please
You
stop.
are under arrest.
I understand that, but please stop.
Stop fighting with
I'm not fighting. I'm just telling you.
Get down on the ground.
I don't got no problem with that. I don't got
On
no
your
problem.
stomach.
I don't got no problem with that
Get
at
on your
all.
stomach.
But y'all not finna just
On your
manhandle me
Listen.
like this for no
Watch this.
reason. It's my baby's birthday.
If she
Y'all
come-
sick as a with it.
Watch. This is some.
Put your hands behind your back. You're gonna get tased. Hands behind your back. You're gonna get tased. Behind your back now.
So that's what you do. So why are
Put
you
your hands behind your
So why
back.
did you just? What tactic are you using?
Put your hands
Why are
behind
you
your back.
why are you
And
elbowing me?
Taser, taser.
For what?
Watch.
For
Get
what?
your
Why are you
hands behind your
tagging?
back. Get your
What
hands
are you
behind your back.
tagging? Tasha! Tasha! What? What the?
Get your hands behind your back. Kenya.
All right, y'all. I gotta stop it for at least 1 second. If she would have been put her hands behind her back, we would not be here. That's just that.
Get your hands behind your back.
What the f is wrong with you? What did I do? Oh!
Now, and 2, how long y'all think that was going on? That right there, when that started, when they first put her on the ground, how long y'all think that was going on? Because watch when she come up with her next thing, that had you like, well, why you ain't say that in the beginning? Watch.
Oh! What are you doing? What are you doing? What the f are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Pastor, take my phone.
All this was going on for a nice little minute.
Take my phone. Just take my phone,
Kenya,
Pastor.
put your hands
Just
behind
take
your
my
back.
phone. Listen, when I say you lost your f***ing mind.
Put your hands
when I
behind
say,
your back.
And then can I ask you one
You're under arrest.
Why you mean?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Tasha, please record this. Please record this because she's kneeing me and punching me. Tasha, record it. Record it.
Hands behind your back.
Record it, Tasha. She's choking me. She kneeing me. Look at her.
Let's go, Kenya.
Hell no.
Do it now.
You crazy as a motherfucker. On my soul, she not. They done tased me twice already.
Let go.
I want a heart problem. You're gonna kill me. My
Let's
God.
go. Get your hands behind your back.
What's wrong with y'all?
Hands
What?
behind your back.
Now, should I be saying parental discretion advised? Only people over 18 should be seeing this? Because it is a little, they going crazy. That's her though. That's really her. At least how I see it, that's her.
What? What?
Hands behind your back. Keep them there. Stop resisting, Kenya.
You mean,
Put your hands behind your back. Get down on the ground on your stomach.
baby?
Listen, in the beginning, the narrator said she was much stronger than. I couldn't wait to see what they meant when they said that. Now I know what they meant when they said that. That's what he meant. Wow.
Baby.
Hands behind. Put this hand behind your back. Send us an ammo too.
This how they train us.
Oh no.
Put your hands.
I think they said in the beginning.
And you say
Hands
you're trying to
behind your
hurt.
back.
Why are you trying to hurt me?
I'm not trying to hurt you.
Yes, we are. You just got them.
Kenya, we're trying to stay like relax.
I'm not resisting. I am a pregnant woman. Why is you steady doing my wrist like that? I'm a pregnant woman. Hold on. I don't got no problem. I'm not resisting. I can't lay on my stomach. I'm pregnant. I can't lay on my stomach. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I can lay on my side.
I know y'all caught that. How long was that going on? How long was that going on, y'all? That was going on for a while. And she didn't say until almost the end that she was pregnant. Now somebody's supposed to believe her? Is somebody supposed to believe her now? She went through all that wrestling and saying, hold up, wait. She even mentioned it was her baby birthday. But she ain't never say she was pregnant. Why she ain't say that in the beginning? Now she pregnant. It's at the end. And she don't want to lay on her stomach. I hear that. She do, but it's just crazy, man.
I can't lay on my stomach. I'm pregnant. I can't lay on my stomach. I'm pregnant. I'm not refusing. I'm not refusing.
Why your hands
I am
not
a
behind your
pregnant
back
woman.
yet?
I didn't do nothing.
Your hands should have been behind your back.
Relax.
My God, I didn't. Well, listen. That's 5 times they tased me. That's 5 times they tased me for nothing, y'all. For absolutely nothing. They tased me.
Do anybody think that was for nothing? Do anybody think that just happened for nothing? That definitely didn't happen for nothing.
For nothing. When I say for nothing, that all damn. Them was some voltages on the G, and I'm pregnant, and she need me, and she punched me. Damn.
Kenya, just
All
relax.
All of this because I did not steal. Because I did not steal. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I don't got the right.
Sean, what's up with you?
I don't got the right to
Just relax.
They listen. They
Relax,
let me go.
Kenya.
I'm not struggling. Why y'all say listen? Y'all got me in cuffs. So why y'all say twisting my wrist like that?
Because you're not relaxed. You're fighting.
I'm definitely relaxed.
Okay.
I'm not fighting at all.
Relax.
Y'all dead ass wrong. When I say y'all dead ass wrong, I mean, y'all dead wrong. I did not steal. I did not resist.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got blood all over my hands.
Damn. This how y'all treat people?
I'm gonna go and wash the blood off of my hands real quick. That's fine. Can you open it? I got blood all over my hands.
I never ever resisted arrest. Not one time. When they told me to get on the floor, I slid back. I didn't get on my back because I told them I was pregnant. She leaned me, she punched me, because I'm a big girl, almost 200 pounds, and they couldn't control me.
We have them all out.
What does she mean couldn't control?
That's where I got her.
I fucked up, listen to me when I
Kenya,
say
you gotta listen to me for a second,
Listen.
okay? Just relax. We have an ambulance on the way to check you, okay?
Listen.
Right
Listen to
now,
me.
right now you're in custody.
Listen to
You're
me.
under arrest.
Excuse me. She made that abundantly clear. Hear me when I say
I have nothing to talk to you about right now because you're in custody. Right now, my concern is your physical well-being along with my officer's well-being.
So can you tell me what I'm in custody for?
Resisting.
Resisting?
Yep.
I never resisted.
Well.
They're smart. Can you please hear me? This whole time, I swear to God, this whole time, no, I didn't lay down on my stomach, sir. I did not. Because I'm pregnant and this y'all got me on my stomach. But when she told me to slide down, on my soul, I slid down. She grabbed me when I was trying to put my shit in. You're not listening to me.
It's not her.
Hey, yo.
She can have it. She got my kids.
She must have saw. I could imagine the face that person had to have had for her to stop mid-sentence like that. Wow.
That's my money, and she need my gift card and my kids' gifts. It's my kid's birthday, dog.
Okay. Might be the glove box.
That's crazy.
It's my f***ing kid's birthday.
Are you with Kenya?
Yes.
Okay. What'll happen?
I do not know. All I know. Huh? Right. I don't know. I wasn't even in here.
Okay. Are you recording? Am I able to get that footage from you? You can keep it on your phone, but I would also like to get that footage.
For all this?
Yeah. Did you get like the actual fight and stuff?
She thinks
Yeah,
she's
for
gonna
what?
take it.
Like when
I
they were
can
fighting,
tell.
did you get the footage of that?
Yeah. When
Can
she
I-
was kneeing her, when she was punching her.
You have it on your cameras? Okay. Are you able to send me that video footage?
Yes.
Okay. That way I can make it public record and all that, okay?
That's how I saw
Can I
that.
see the footage?
Yes.
She think he gonna take it. She worried.
And she's telling her to stop. She's not resisting. She's just sitting there.
Okay.
No, a lot of it was after I started recording. Okay, well then, He's asking me for the video, so okay, stay over there.
I'll talk to you in a second.
Retail theft. Okay.
But I didn't steal. I didn't steal
Phone
my
for hands for interact lots of times. She didn't.
If I stole, can I ask you a
Drop her
question?
stuff, so we
If I stole, why didn't
wrestled
you return my money or my money if I stole?
How far along are you with the pregnancy?
Hey, Miss J.
Four and a half. 4.5 months between steal or phone and a pregnancy.
Mrs. Liz.
Was there any background measures or
I did, yeah.
Everybody around.
more taser blows?
Cool, y'all doing all that is cool. Hey, get you some better training, Miss Lady. You didn't have to punch me. You didn't have to punch me. You didn't have to knee me because I wasn't resisting. You had no right to put your hands on me. None whatsoever, Miss Lady, because I wasn't resisting. I didn't lay on my stomach because I was pregnant. When you told me to slide down, I slid down, but I didn't get on my stomach.
She is lying. And it is all on camera. Miss is all on camera. They see everything you saying is the opposite of what you saying. She still keep trying to say, this is crazy, man. Everything you saying is a lie and it's on camera, miss. But she didn't say she was pregnant till it was almost all the way over. Yeah, if she would have been just put her hand behind her back instead of saying, hold up, wait. She talking about some hold up, wait. That's what she said. If she'd have just put, wait for what? They said put your hands behind your back. You still keep talking about hold up, wait. You messed up, babe. Sorry. I know why it made a whole lot of sense.
She punched me. Are you serious? She kept on me. Are you serious? Come on now. Come on now. I'm a big girl, yes, but I did not call you. Let's go. Come on.
Okay, we're gonna
Where are we going? Let's go.
She said, I gotta say this, y'all. She said they only did that because I'm a big girl and they can't handle me. What that's supposed to mean, miss? Why would they have to handle you if you just put your hands behind your back? You don't even know you telling on yourself. Soon as you said that, you just told on yourself, miss. What do you mean handle you? Handle you like nobody don't need to handle you if you just put your hands behind your back. Crazy, man. Crazy.
Let's go. Where are we going? Let's go. Right here. Hold on, my legs is twisted, so I can't sit up yet. Okay, now let's go. Now what we doing? I got a thing in my stomach. One of y'all probes, get y'all shit.
We got the cots right down there. Are we gonna stand her up?
No, I'm going to thing in my stomach.
Stand. Right, so like that, we gotta check the handcuffs.
Oh my God. I paid for everything I came in this with. $500.
Lay her down, let her
$500. I'ma steal $2 out of $500.
Miss, I'm telling you, the guy said I wouldn't have called the police until she freaked out on me. She's still doing it. Miss, when you gonna calm down and talk? So somebody to give you a little bit more respect. Or try to get you, yeah, man, she just going crazy.
Miss Lady Smith, you and the other lady on the phone. Y'all need training. Y'all gotta get this. The probe is stabbing me in my stomach.
Play back. We'll be able to get it out back.
But hold on, it's hard for me to say because it keep on stabbing me. Hold on, just work with me. Yeah, I'm asking. Listen, the probe y'all got in my stomach, it keep on stabbing me. When y'all set me up, it stabbed me. I stood right here. I said, can y'all please get the probe out my stomach?
We're gonna lay you back right here then.
You got that?
Snatch that motherfucker out.
We're doing it right now.
Oh.
Here. Oh.
I'm not going nowhere.
No, I know. I just didn't want you to tip over because you got the cop right behind you. Let the officer grab it out of there.
Snatch that motherfucker out. Snatch that motherfucker out. All right,
one more.
Okay, is there one more in there? All right. Yeah, there was four probes from one taser, and I think the other officer must have fired 2 probes also. I didn't know.
All that because they couldn't handle me. Not because I was resistant, because they couldn't handle me.
Sit down. There you go. Can you swing your leg?
Listen. She don't get it. Miss, you saying one thing then contradicting yourself at the same time. Right after you say one thing, you contradict what you just said. They both is the same thing. What do handle you mean? Please break that down. For real, you gotta break that part down, miss. What do handle you mean? That don't mean the same thing as you resisting? It sound like it to me. It sound like, please, somebody tell me.
Legs up this side.
Right. Oh yeah, you
handle you mean, miss?
No, they are not gonna be one of your officers.
We're looking for the blanket, okay.
I don't need no blankets. How's the movie? Hey, but listen though, hold on, Big Tosh. Leave with my kids. I'm not leaving out this with my kids sitting in that van like that. I got too much pride instilled, and my kids don't deserve to see that. I'm not going nowhere. Stop grabbing on me like that, little nigga. No, I'm not moving. I'm talking. Who the f*** is you? Don't start, because I've been calm all this time. Out of respect, y'all, please. Tasha, leave with my...
Calm. Miss, I'm sorry, y'all. When was you calm, miss? And if that was calm, if she called that calm, I don't want to see her upset. Please don't let her get mad, man. Because she said that was calm. Yeah, that exactly, Miss Elizabeth. But she just said that was calm. That's crazy. The cops couldn't pull that, they couldn't get the taser back out her hand. She was way stronger than them two ladies, man. Wait.
My kids.
Does she know where your kids are?
Tasha, please leave with my kids.
Does she know where your kids are?
Yeah, she can pull off right now. Just let her leave.
Okay, no, that's fine. I just want to make sure she knows where to look for him.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah, she got I'm gonna lay back. I ain't sure.
Would you like to sit up a little bit more, or is that good?
You're training, right?
No.
You want to ride with? Alexa can follow, and let's just have one more at least follow up to the hospital. You can trickle along. Cody, you mind following them officially? Jake, you can follow up until she gets into a room settled, then do the eval.
So when we got here, she was still fighting with them. She was not cuffed. Trying to get on her stomach. She was still resisting, so I gave her the back.
Okay.
At that point, she was able to get cuffed.
Gotcha. Okay.
Listen, I'm telling y'all now without going through that
I can't stop saying that, man. She don't even realize her being that hype is what got her where's it at. The guy said in the beginning. I wasn't even going to call the cops until she freaked out on me. She been left the whole time. She don't even dig it. Now she talking about she ain't even hype. She calm. She said, I've been calm the whole time. I don't know. I really don't want to see her hype.
I don't want to go to the hospital.
You just go in the back of the ambulance for now.
Okay.
Even if she refuses, we're going to do a med clearance for our portion of the investigation. So at least do a med clearance. We'll transport her. Do you need a squad car transport?
All this at Walmart for me? I didn't resist though. I didn't resist. I did not resist at all.
As a result of her actions inside of Walmart, 41-year-old Kenya originally faced 3 separate charges. The first charge was retail theft involving less than $500, a misdemeanor. The second was resisting or obstructing an officer, also a misdemeanor. And the third and most serious was a felony charge for attempting to disarm a peace officer. She allegedly tried to take control of an officer's taser during the encounter. Now this is where things get more important because at the end of the case, only one of those charges resulted in a conviction. The retail theft and resisting charge were both listed as, quote, dismissed but read in, and what that means simply put is that she was not officially convicted of those 2 charges, resisting and retail theft, but the judge still treated them as real conduct that happened when deciding her punishment. So even though those 2 were dropped on paper, they still influenced how severe the sentence would be. The only charge she was actually convicted of was a felony, attempting to disarm a peace officer. She entered a no contest plea, which means she didn't fight the charge but also didn't formally admit guilt. However, in court, they treat this the same as a guilty conviction. Now, in terms of her actual sentence for the guilty conviction of attempting to disarm a peace officer, this is where it can get slightly technical and confusing. The court imposed a total sentence of 4 years broken into 2 parts. 2 years of initial confinement or prison and 2 years of extended supervision. But, and as this is critical, the prison sentence was stayed. In simple terms, that means that she does not go to prison right now. Instead, the 4-year prison sentence is basically held over her head, and it only comes into play if she violates the rules of her condition going forward. So what does she actually have to do? First, she was ordered to serve 10 months in jail, with the first 30 days as straight jail time, and the remaining 9 months are served under Huber or work release privileges, meaning she can leave for work or approved activities but must return to jail afterward. And after that, she's placed on 3 years of probation. During those 3 years, she has to follow strict conditions, including no contact with Walmart, absolute sobriety with random drug and alcohol testing, mental health evaluation and treatment, maintaining employment or schooling, and no possession of any weapons. And it's important to note that
why they say no possession of any weapons? But I think she deserved everything they said, man. As far as all the training and different stuff like that. Go ahead and do that, miss. You need to calm down, man. She definitely needs some type of... She need help.
that if she violates probation at any point during those 3 years, the judge can activate the stayed prison sentence, meaning she could go back to prison for up to 2 years of actual confinement, followed by supervision. I understand some of that may have been confusing, so putting...
I don't know why she was never... If she was pregnant, that probably would have came up. They'd have probably been like, and she had the baby that she was saying she was pregnant with. Most likely.
Everything together in simple terms, she avoided immediate prison, but she still served 10 months of jail, and afterwards she's under strict supervision for 3 years, and if she messes up, then she faces 2 more years in prison. We can clearly see how a relatively minor retail theft under $500 quickly escalated significantly when she attempted to take the officer's taser. All individuals are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in the court of law. As always, let me know your honest thoughts down below in the comments. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.
I'm not resisting. I am a pregnant woman. Why is you steady doing my wrist like that? I'm a pregnant woman. Hold on. I don't got no problem. Not resisting. I can't lay on myself. I'm pregnant. I can't lay on.
She is too much, man. Oh, this one a wild one right here, y'all. Cops open mom's trunk, uncover horrifying secret. Let's get to this.
This is blood.
No, it's not. It was deer meat.
It smells like death in there. That's a lot of blood. Yeah, but people don't have bullet holes and blood, and it smells like death in your car. So, like, there's a huge blood splatter. How did that happen?
On May 20th, 2022, in Mound, Minnesota, a bizarre traffic stop reveals an unimaginable secret hiding in plain sight, setting off a twisted series of events that will end in an unspeakable discovery.
Whoa. What the f*** is that? Whoa. Holy shit.
The following is based on official police records. Just after 7 a.m., the Orono Police Department was contacted about a suspicious vehicle driving without a tire and with the back window smashed. It doesn't take long for officers to spot the vehicle and initiate a traffic stop.
Makes sense. Back window busted.
I don't know what.
Front tire.
Yeah.
Busted too. That makes sense.
What's going on?
Are they speeding?
Well, you don't have a tire.
Oh, I know. I'm going home right now.
You're going where?
I'm going home right now to bed.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license on you today?
You guys mind? Can I give you my driver's license once I drive home?
No.
The woman's license identifies her as 28-year-old Julissa Thaler. She claims that an hour ago, teenagers shot at her car with BBs, causing the damage to her tire and rear window.
Look at the BB right there. On the front of the dashboard. On the outside of the car. On the outside of the car. Right there. On the
This one, y'all. This one is, listen. This one right here. This joint crazy right here, y'all.
outside of the car.
If the woman's story isn't strange enough, one of the officers has already noticed something concerning.
Do you have any guns in the car? Because I see a shotgun shell right there.
No guns.
No guns in the car?
Nope.
Okay. So, I'm not 100% understanding your story. Could you kind of explain from...
He see a shotgun shell. She don't even know that's there. But she ain't... They don't got nothing to do with nothing that's going on in this car, huh? You right.
The beginning?
Sure. I was sitting in the Alano AA club and some kids started shooting paintballs and broke the tire on my car. I said, "Excuse me, you guys, what are you doing?" And they ran off. So now I'm driving home to put a new tire on. And I need to get there before my hub goes. Well, they must have been doing something because it was really...
Why is your hand all bloody?
Because I was just... itching like...
Explain
You're
that.
what?
I have a game phone. I'm really having a few more issues.
Okay.
Let's just get it.
Yeah, why don't you step out of the car for me?
Oh, why do you need my car key?
Why don't you step out of the car for me? Step out. We'll go around over here behind your car.
Okay. What's up?
Trying to understand what's going on, the officers ask her to detail the events leading up to this moment. Julissa explains that she spent the previous evening filling Instacart orders from 10 p.m. until 6 a.m. before meeting with her Alcoholics Anonymous sponsor, where she says her car was vandalized.
You guys, are you trying to search me or something?
Oh, because you have blood, I'm just blood. I don't know. You have blood.
It's from my feminine, right?
Answer a question on this one.
Sure.
Do you have any mental health problems?
No, sir.
Nothing.
No, none. I actually have a doctor's note from my psychiatrist, for, I think, custody court.
Okay.
And they said I'm in good mental health, no problem.
Okay.
No, you're not.
You're being kind of rude. Well, really need to get home.
I'm worried because this looks really bad.
No way
and
they said
shooting paintball guns doesn't do this much damage to somebody's car.
Yeah.
So I'm worried about you. I'm concerned for you. You've got blood on you. That might be from...
I mean, they were throwing paintballs and rocks.
Deciding they need to discuss the situation among themselves, the officers tell Julissa to sit in her vehicle.
She's gonna leave on us, I guarantee it. Let's get her keys, though. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Can you go stand there for a minute?
Yeah, just one question. You guys need a warrant to search my car.
I'm not searching your car.
What's up then?
Can you go over there so I can do what I gotta do?
Okay, hold on, wait a minute, hold on.
What?
You see this?
It just keeps stacking up, y'all.
This is blood.
More and more just keep coming up. And she don't even feel like she looked guilty. A blown out front, the rim, the tire not even on the rim at all. A whole busted out back window. A shotgun shell in the front seat. Now blood. But she don't think nothing, like, she just keep acting like it ain't about nothing.
No, it's not. It was deer meat.
She got all
a whole bag of ravioli and groceries over here. Shoot it.
Let me see your hand for a second. Can you just show your hand to me? How about the other side?
It's just dirty.
Okay.
It's bloody.
It smells like death in there.
It's deer meat.
And she got too many excuses, Miss Liz.
Doesn't it?
Right?
Yeah. I mean...
No, I'm sorry my car is a mess, but you can't really be mad at me.
Get off the road.
You guys are being really rude.
Oh my God, look up in there. Okay, this is like... Did you look up?
Look up and it's getting worse
What's
and
up?
worse. She lucky. Watch this though. If
So
that had been
what
me, no way they'd have
happened
let me
in this
walk
corner
up,
here?
Walk up out of
Sure, so I had bags of groceries there. I had some deer meat, I had some ravioli cans, I had some veggies, and those people broke my window, so I had to throw all my groceries away.
Let's start 06 and just, yeah.
What's up?
So nobody else was in here today with you, right?
No.
Nobody.
No.
Okay.
Why, what's up?
Well, we're trying to figure it out. There's a lot going on here. That's a lot of blood.
Blood?
Or something.
Where's the deer now?
I threw it out. Why would you want it if there was a full glass?
We got a few things to look into.
What do you need to look into, Mother? It's not a crime to get vandalized. I'm cold. I want to go home.
Okay, just look at the totality of the circumstances.
Yeah, people get in car accidents all the time. Why?
Yeah, but people don't have bullet holes and blood, and it smells like death in your cars.
Fine, pal.
What do you have in your trunk?
Nothing.
Nothing in the trunk at all?
Nothing.
There's no deer meat or anything in the trunk?
No, sir.
A supervisor arrives on the scene and Julissa immediately relays the same story.
So I was wondering if I could just get like a ticket. Maybe no tickets would be awesome. Would you be able to get my ID back from those guys? They seem to be holding up their news.
Okay. Well, will you stay here? I'm just going to look at your tire just to see how it is, okay?
The tire is fine. There's just no rim on it.
That hole And then
That ain't fine if it ain't no tire on it.
you can see there's a crap ton of blood.
Finally, the supervisor takes a closer look at Julisa's missing tire.
Oh, this can't be driven.
No, it sure can't. It ain't nothing on there.
There is no tire there. All right.
No.
Prior to being pulled over, Julissa was spotted at a Shell gas station.
Thank you.
The unusual state of her vehicle drew more than a little attention, with one witness even capturing a Snapchat video.
To me, I mean, that right there, it looks almost like a bullet went through and hit a head, because it almost looks like there's some sort of matter on the back of that seat.
Right. That's something bigger. So,
though they're on the right track, the details of the incident will be beyond anything they could have imagined. For now, the supervisor heads back to his vehicle to call for a tow
How we sound now?
The shotgun shells. Talk to me about the shotgun shells. Why is one spent, one's not spent?
One's for target practice. I don't know, my boyfriend drives it for
How do we sound now?
What are you doing?
How do we sound now?
Just taking some pictures.
Excuse me. I don't want anybody in my car.
We're not going in your car.
I'm not hiding anything, but I just don't want you guys slamming around my car.
They would have been checked the trunk
As
on me.
Julissa's strange behavior continues, the officers spot another disturbing detail.
Notice how there's drops on the outside of the car, too. Is this from the deer meat, too?
All this stuff.
Probably. There's a big bag of it. It went...
How did it get out of... How is it on the outside of your car and the inside of your car?
I'm not sure.
Julissa's lack of an explanation does nothing to quell the officers' growing suspicions.
I mean, she says he has deer meat stashed out. But the way that that was splattered is not from deer meat. It's all deer meat. I'll go
In fact, this looks to me like a backseat passenger with honestly.
It looks like a shooting happened.
The officers can see a large hole in the backseat upholstery between the head area and backrest. Even with this concerning discovery, the supervisor has made a decision.
So right now, all right, I don't have any. You're not under arrest.
I gotta figure the echo up.
But we're not letting you take your vehicle right now. We're impounding your vehicle.
I'm sorry. I don't approve of you taking the car. I object to that.
I know it's an unfortunate thing.
You're talking over me.
Well, I can't let you over by your vehicle right now is the thing, okay?
You're impounding it?
Yeah. So right now, Janessa, I can't let you buy your vehicle right now. Right now, it's under my custody.
Okay, well, I need my money, I need my phone, I need my car.
Okay.
House key. Cleaning.
Okay, no, I can't let you back to the vehicle right now. I am more than
Yeah, I gotta
happy-
figure that echo
I'm
up.
more than happy to get you your phone out of the car. Okay? But as of now, do you want?
Get it?
Would you like a ride?
Excuse me. You.
Would you like a ride?
Yes, please. I would love a ride.
Though she accepted the ride, Julissa continues to oppose the officers impounding her vehicle.
Your ride at this time, you are free to go.
Awesome. Well, the car is actually drivable.
I got it.
So I was wondering if I could just drive it.
No, not right now.
Why do you need it?
Because I believe that there contains evidence of a crime. I have probable cause to believe that, and also you have no front left tire.
Gotcha. I have a phone in there that I need.
Yeah, anything that's in the vehicle right now is staying in the vehicle, unfortunately.
I also in the back. You guys take your time around here. I have things to do and you pull people over for having cracked windshield. It's so horrible.
It takes only a few minutes to arrive at the apartments
She
where
don't
Julissa
care.
lives.
She wild.
She's dropped off at 8:25 a.m.
I gotta let you out, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shoes and all are in there. Keep it all.
I wanted to thank you for your time.
When did I get my car back?
We'll keep in touch with you, okay? Thank you.
Surveillance footage from inside the building captures the moment Julissa runs through the door. However, since her belongings are still inside her car,
They would have been went in that trunk if that was me. That's all I'm saying.
Minutes later, the officer returns to the scene where more law enforcement has arrived, leading to one of the most gruesome discoveries the Orono police has ever made.
Just curious your thoughts on one thing. We have not checked the trunk, and I have this terrible feeling about the trunk. And
Now y'all,
the whole time.
now y'all realize y'all didn't check the trunk. That's bad policing right there.
What the f*** is that? Whoa.
That might be the deer meat that she took out of the car. Flipping the trip.
Watch yourself. That gun, we don't know if it's loaded or not.
Inside the trunk, they can see a shotgun. There's also something wrapped in a gray blanket.
What is this? Yeah. Is it an amp? It looks like a kid. Like, there's something in this blanket. Watch out, there's a shotgun there.
There's a shotgun there. Point it that way.
Well, there's weight to this blanket.
Oh. Alright, let's
She had
cover
donuts.
Let's go grab her.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hit her right now.
Now let's go grab her. Why y'all let her go? Why y'all ain't been checked that trunk?
Pull that up so it doesn't rain.
Okay, so you get there, she ran her car was not gonna come in.
We're gonna have to go in and get her. We got a body.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going in.
This horrific discovery is just the beginning, as more disturbing revelations lie ahead. Before they leave, the two responding officers take a moment to convene.
The whole time I thought that was the guy. That's what I got to it before. Oh my God.
Now listen, this is how I feel, right, y'all? There's no way that somebody that's over them didn't look at this video and just be like, that was real bad police work right there. It had to be. I know I'm not just, it just don't make no sense that y'all let her go without looking in that trunk first. Y'all, the evidence was all over the place of something. He said a pellet or something. And then you see the, or what you saw one, or which I don't know exactly which one you saw first, but you saw a shotgun shell and a pellet in the back seat. Blood on the ceiling. You don't put none of that together. Then you.
Concentrating their efforts on catching Julissa, the officers head to the apartment where they just dropped her off. They've collected a key from the building manager and approached Julissa's apartment.
Police, come to the door! Police, come to the door! Open the door, we'll kick it down! Open the door! Kick it! Police, come to the door!
Check that in there, check it.
Police!
Check that one. Police department!
What's that one? I'll cover this one. Go with your hands up, announce yourself! Police, announce yourself!
Good evening, Mr. Jonathan.
Let's breach it, because I can hear the shower.
Yep, go ahead. Police department, announce yourself!
What do we got? Oh, that's this one.
You said you saw this one, Cole. But see, that's the thing. That's what I like about. Don't hold up.
Police, show us your hands!
That's what I like about doing this, Cole. Because you know how you saw it. When you saw it, did you watch it by yourself? When you do it, when we do it like this, we could talk, we could watch it and put our opinion on it, and then get everybody else's opinion on it. That's when we go up in the chat and go ahead and say, yeah, well, I thought this about this part, or I thought that about that part, and we could have that for years, man. You could do the same exact thing, bro, on the stuff that you like, reactions just like this. Everybody could do it. It's easy. Find something you like, put it behind you like this with a little green screen, and do the same exact thing. I'm using Streamlabs right now. It's fun. Whatever you like to watch. You might like to watch something about fish. Do that. You feel me? Do that. That's for everybody. You might like to watch remote control car races. Do that. and talk about it. It's guaranteed there's a lot of people that's going to want to talk about and like the same thing you like. There's too many people on this planet for it not to be. You just got to put some consistent time in, and then boom, it's going to come. Just go ahead and just put some time in. That's all. Too easy.
Building, see if you can find her. Yeah, she's got to be around here somewhere.
At 8:45 a.m., 20 minutes after she returned
Yeah,
home, and just
I'm
5
telling
minutes before police arrive, Julissa is caught on surveillance footage at the back of the apartment building. And she isn't alone. Leaving right behind her is 27-year-old Rob.
Julissa done slid up out of there on him, man. Julissa know what she did. She got up out of there. Watch when it all come out what she did. She wild.
The man she told police was her boyfriend. Utilizing the building security footage, they quickly spot her and realize she's already gone.
Love you too, Miss Helga.
We have target individual leaving with a male with a large backpack.
What you got?
Where's my safety room? Right across the road. Right back there. Right across the road.
Contact for the shopper.
Where do you got the female, Steve?
O2 com.
Don't bite, don't move.
Don't even touch your phone.
Don't even touch your phone.
Take his back off him. Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back. What am I doing? I did it.
You're being detained right now.
For what? For what?
Investigation.
Me too, Miss D. I live on YouTube too. That's why. Why you think I start doing what I'm doing? I love watching it, but I love doing this too. And I really don't mind being watched. At one time I did, when I used to be a shy, like the little shy guy. But now I don't mind being watched. We not really just being watched. We putting ourselves in position to make some money off these platforms. That's the main thing. Leaving a record of your existence. All this. Leaving a record of your existence and who you was, what you was into, what you was about. For the world and your family. Know what I'm saying? Like, and you put yourself in position to make money, man. YouTube, whatever platform you put it on, I could, once this over with, I could download everything and put it on every other platform. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You feel me? All those platforms, I could just upload it to them and get whatever type of, however they gonna look at it, however they gonna see it. That's how easy it is. It's that easy. It's somebody or a lot of somebodies that want to kick it with you. And there's going to be a lot of somebodies that ain't really going to feel you. And the people that's going to feel me, sometimes they might feel you, but it's not always going to be like that. It's the same way, vice versa. The people that's going to feel you just might not be the people that associate or like the type of person I am. But you're going to have your people. I promise you that. You just got to go ahead and do it. That's it. Your people going to come. I know this because I lived it. I saw it over the years. I know I'm still nobody. I'm nobody. But it came from me being nobody to me still being nobody. But now a lot of people know me. A lot of people, they know me. Once it, and like I said, one of the reasons why I do this is because when I'm going, just gonna hold me down. All this, just gonna hold me down. Y'all, I never thought about that. Now I think like that. All this video of me talking and me kicking it with y'all, people gonna know who I was and what I was into from all this. I never heard nobody say none of this stuff, man. I'm telling y'all, go ahead and do it and leave a record of your existence for the rest of existence that would be here after you gone to know you was here. That's one of the things I'm doing when I record this video. That's why I started the Mr. Work For It channel. Everything, I said this before, everything else was about Deep View Media and all the channels that I had. I never made nothing about me. Now I said I'm going to go ahead and make Mr. Work For It channel and make it about me. And just be me. And be happy being me. But I'm going to stop boring y'all with all that and go ahead and get back to the reaction.
I didn't do anything. I was walking. All I was doing, what the f*** you talking about?
What am I under arrest?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, where did my boyfriend go? Is he in that one?
Sit back. It's good highway. It's good highway, Mark. You gotta talk to them.
Yeah.
What'd you learn?
I learned that he is not
That's not what?
I learned that he's not
Hey, what the f***? Roll up on me. What the f*** is this fight for? We're going around this way. What the f*** is this for real?
She hip, right? She know what's going on for real. And he really don't. That's crazy.
Wow, man, you guys are dumb.
Was there something?
She's super calm.
Not saying what was it worth arresting us over.
But acting dumb.
Was it something bad? I mean, obviously, if we're getting arrested, it's bad, or what was it?
Julissa and
She
Rob
looked
are then
not worried
transported
at
to the
all.
Roanoke Police Department.
I think this will be the spot. Walk it out of feet.
Is it me or do she look not worried? Like, for real. She too calm and smooth. I don't know, man, but we all could do this, I really want to see other people attempt it because everybody's personality not the same. When you meet people this way, I realize you really meet the people that like you for you. That be the people that you draw to you. They be into the same thing you into, and they like the same things you like. You'd be surprised the people that say they want to kick it with me and they like watching me. When I bump into them, I be like, no wonder why you like me. You damn near like all the stuff I like. Wade was the first person I realized that about. When I saw his videos, you'll think he was studying me or something. But he wasn't. He just so happened to have been recording the same places I was recording. Crazy.
Once settled into rooms, they were informed about why exactly they had been detained.
Julissa?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
All right, remember me, I'm Investigator Kirshner, we talked down there?
Yeah. Hi.
So right now, I'm here to inform you that you are under arrest.
For what?
Okay? You're under arrest for suspicion of homicide right now.
For what?
Yeah, for suspicion of homicide.
Homicide of who?
So that's what we're gonna work on that to figure that out, okay? Robert?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm Investigator Kyle Kirshner. I'm here with the Orno Police Department, okay?
Yeah, what's up?
So right now. Yeah. So right now you are under arrest.
For what?
Okay. As of right now, we're conducting a homicide investigation.
What?
Yep. So right now you're considered a suspect in a homicide investigation. So it's a suspicion.
Later that same day, Julissa is brought into an interrogation.
You see the differences in their reaction? He really don't know. She know.
Room to speak with investigators, where a shocking story will soon unravel. She's been read her Miranda rights and agrees to speak.
So right now, the investigation that we're conducting involves the vehicle that you were stopped in this morning.
Okay.
Okay. What do you think was found in the trunk of that vehicle?
I'm not sure. What was in there?
I think you know.
I don't. Well, can you tell me what it was? And like maybe I'll know why I'm
Here she come.
There's a dead body in the trunk of that car. A dead juvenile body.
She still come.
Who was it?
That's what I can't answer right now. That's why I'm here talking to you right now.
The reason why we don't know who it was is because the head was missing.
She way too calm.
Police reports reveal that inside
Come
the
on.
trunk, officers discovered a small body.
Come on, who you
likely a
think going for
juvenile,
that,
6
sis?
to 8 years old, with a wound on the arm. It appeared the body was missing parts of the head and was possibly dismembered and mangled in other ways.
We have to forensically identify the body because the face is gone. It's missing its face. This little boy.
Little t-shirt on, little pair of shorts. Just missing the face. Do you have any kids?
I have a son.
You have a son? How old is your son?
6.
6 years old?
Yeah.
What's your son's name?
Eli?
The police are already aware of Julisa's son, Eli, who she shares with her ex, Tori. Eli had been removed from her home by Child Protective Services on 3 occasions. In an EWU exclusive interview, Josie, Tori's wife, explains the circumstances of why Eli was first removed from Julisa's care.
Eli was removed from her home because she was at a doctor's appointment and she had told the physician that she had been hearing things and that she had been having suicidal thoughts.
Because of this, Tori had received an email about Eli's removal. He'd previously not been in contact with Eli because Julissa had made multiple accusations against.
That's sad when you're dealing with somebody like that, man. Especially when nobody don't believe. Like, you see it. But nobody, she nice around everybody else. But you the only one that see. That's crazy to have to deal with somebody like that. That's what he was dealing with. Nobody believed nothing he's saying. But she just act all the way throwed off. Crazy.
Against him, which will come up later in her interview. Now, however, he was being informed about his son's life. Ultimately, Eli was returned to Julissa, but a few weeks later he was once again removed after a social worker determined that the house was not livable. He was returned to Julissa a week later.
Fall of 2020, she calls the police because Eli locked her out of the house. They finally get into the house. Eli is screaming at the top of his lungs. He doesn't have any clothes on. There's eggs smeared all over the house. The upstairs bathroom is flooded.
Yeah, that's sad, man. He had to live like that.
And he had a huge gash on his arm.
This time, when Eli was removed, he was placed into foster care. In an EWU exclusive interview, Nikita, Eli's foster mother, gives insight into Eli's personality.
He was isolated, I would want to say. You know, they didn't have much interaction with other people. So when he came with us, you know, it was just, he wanted the attention from everybody. Yeah, he was a very big social bug. He made friends so easily. He was such a happy little boy. He was always trying to, you know, like figure out how to do things, how things work and everything. And yeah, he probably the best kid in this world.
That's sad, man.
You know, because he was 5 years old when he came to us and he was not potty trained. So we had, you know, just working on the potty training and everything. He, you know, showed a lot of signs of distress because he would always chew on his shirts. And it was so bad to where, like, you know, a brand new shirt would only last like maybe about a week or so because he would chew it so bad that it was so stretched out.
In her interview, Josie explains that Eli also had some medical concerns.
Eli was born with a rare genetic disorder called Townes-Brocks syndrome. He did have kidney disease, which just needed to be monitored every year. But the biggest thing that you would notice is he wore hearing aids.
Though Eli wasn't placed with them, Tori and Josie had unsupervised and weekend visits with him.
The only time I really saw Eli like get sad is when he had to come back to my house because like he wanted to be with Tori still.
Julissa was also allowed to have overnight and weekend visits with Eli. It's then that Nikita noticed a change in Eli's behavior.
He would wake up in the middle of the night with night terrors and screaming, saying the bad guy's coming to get me.
During this time, we also continued to fight to get him out of foster care and into our home. Before every hearing, we would get a report, and they would read every time the following, that she was not meeting her parenting education. She was not meeting with a therapist. She was causing issues at the drug testing facility to the point where they would no longer test her. She had an ongoing criminal case for stealing pharmaceuticals from a clinic. None of these seemed to be concerning to anyone.
Tori and Josie eventually filed for full custody of Eli. However, after living with Nikita for 11 months, Eli was eventually returned to Julissa.
So we were told that they did that to see if she would mess up.
My personal opinion is they gave Eli back because they were sick of dealing with her.
According to police documents, on January 20th, 2022, Julissa was given placement of Eli by Dakota.
If y'all want to see this after this, I'm going to put this on the other channel. Mr. Work for it. We're going to keep, we're going to take all of it off here and put everything over there. The little, because there's two of them right now. They both live. I'm going to make them members only, or just probably take them off all together and just put everything on the other channel.
The county CPS. On May 9th, 2022, Julissa was granted full custody of Eli. This was just 11 days before her arrest.
So tell me, how are you guys protecting Eli by giving him back?
Happy birthday to you. They basically were using him as a pawn to see if she's going to mess up. And to use a 6-year-old in that manner is, in my mind, criminal.
Does Eli live with you? Where was Eli today? Because, I mean, you know, we were at your apartment earlier.
He's with my boyfriend.
Who's your boyfriend?
Rob.
Rob? Okay. How long have you been dating Rob?
A few months.
Rob, however, has a very different story to tell, and he shares it from Hemphick County Jail 2 days after his initial arrest. This was his second interview.
Last time we talked to you, you said you have a disability, FASD. Is that fetal alcohol syndrome disease? It is? Okay. How did you meet Julissa?
We went to high school together, and I just messed her the last couple weeks, trying to get a hold of her, and she was
Why?
I don't know, you know.
In fact, Rob claims that not only are they not dating, but he's only been hanging out with Julissa at her apartment for just under a week before they were arrested. Surveillance footage from Julissa's building confirms that he'd been staying with her for the past few days. The footage also captures a few moments on the morning of the 19th, just 1 day before their arrest. 6-year-old Eli, wearing a yellow shirt and blue shorts, can be seen playing in the background.
Where's Eli with Rob?
I'm guessing you took him to Minneapolis.
Yet in his first audio interview, Rob has a very different account of the evening of the 19th.
She put Eli down and I heard them arguing back and forth, and then I just kind of fell out.
What were they arguing about? Remember?
That time, she was yelling at him, kind of like running around.
Would you say that it seemed just normal parent-child stuff, or did it seem like it was more that she would get more upset than she should have?
She would get more upset.
You thought she's a little more angry than she might need to be? She has a temper?
Yeah.
Rob says he fell asleep, and the next morning there was no sign of Eli when Julissa returned to the apartment after the police took possession of her vehicle.
When you asked where Eli was, what did she say?
She was dating.
I was saying, Cole, that sounds crazy, criminally insane. I don't think I would want to work around nobody like that. Wow, you know a whole lot. You what? What? That just what?
She just ignored the question.
He ignored. She just kind of like went about it.
This isn't the only.
And it's crazy because there's probably people around you like that all the time, and you don't even know.
Body in your car is Eli?
I highly doubt that. Okay, well, can I tell you guys something off the record then?
Right.
I'm kind of angry right now because my ex involved me in some pretty horrible stuff. And, I have like multiple restraining orders against him.
Police records reveal there is a long history of Julissa making similar reports.
She had history while they were dating, while they were together, of false accusations of domestic violence with Tori. I personally requested a copy of that order of protection from the police department. Got a copy of it just to find out that when they came to do a second interview on her, she admits in her own words that she oftentimes, due to her mental health, accuses Tori of things that he has never done.
In her interview, Julissa now makes a disturbing allegation.
I was assaulted.
Now, see what I'm saying about somebody like her and you dealing with that and she lying on you because she a female, they going from the door believe her first. Come on, man. That's something hard to be going up against. A lying female just making stuff up.
Last night.
How did they assault you?
They pushed me up against the car and kind of like punch slapped me.
Were you badly hurt?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you need to call them, but it was fine.
So it was a sexual assault?
Yeah.
How come
I
you didn't-
left there for a reason.
How come you didn't tell me that this morning?
Earlier that morning, the officers had asked Julissa about this very subject.
They just like the other lady, coming up with stuff at the end. No, that's a hard one right there. That job is too way, just the thought of it. Yeah, but now they coming up with lies at the end of what happened. They is crazy, man. They is too crazy for me.
Is any of this that's going on here related to domestic violence?
Maybe those kids could have been, but
So,
maybe not.
I want you to be honest with me, okay? Shoot me straight. Is any of this related to domestic violence?
No, I don't think so.
I held a gun to my head.
Now she trying to use. Now she trying to use
The
what she
topic of
already
guns
said
is also
didn't happen.
raised in Rob's interview. What he shares paints a harrowing picture. He explains that on Tuesday the 17th, Julissa had him drive her to a gun store where she purchased a shotgun.
She just said she wanted to buy something so she can protect her from wrecks.
They then took it to a gun range.
He was kind of dumb to shoot a gun and shot her on the ground a couple times. Scared the fuck out of me.
She shot the gun into the ground?
Yeah, I thought she was gonna shoot me.
Why did she shoot on the ground?
I don't know, I thought she was gonna shoot me with it.
What did you say when she did that?
I was freaking out.
Did you say anything?
I flipped out on her kind of, not that bad, but just like, why'd you do that? You know, you're gonna kill somebody.
And that's after she'd done some target practice.
Yeah. I can tell she doesn't know how to shoot a gun. Tell she can't shoot that shotgun though.
In his first interview, Rob admitted he believed Julissa bought the gun for more than protection.
What did she talk about she was gonna do?
I don't know where his head at.
She was gonna what?
Kill her ex-boyfriend?
Kill her ex-boyfriend?
Yeah.
On the morning of the 19th, the day before her arrest, Julissa visited the all-season sports store in Delano. Security footage shows her talking to an employee, and he later spoke with investigators.
Asked her one more time what we could do for her, and she just got frustrated and said she wanted whatever would blow the biggest hole in something.
This chilling statement has devastating implications.
So what happened to your son?
I just realized that, Cole. That is a lane for you, man. You know so much about that. That's a lane. We always end up talking about mental health. So you know a little bit more than a lot of us with that. Yeah, you gotta do that, bro. I mean, unless you're not allowed to because of your job, but if so, what? Let some of that knowledge out, man. That's gonna be the one, because something like that you could talk about non-stop. Non-stop. You know what you're talking about. I'm telling you, that's the go.
They took him.
This isn't the first time Julissa has claimed something similar, as Rob revealed when discussing Julissa's behavior after she returned to her apartment on the morning of the 20th.
She didn't. She was just like yelling at me. She said, they took him. They kidnapped him, this and that. I don't know what you're talking about.
And we don't know where her son is right now. We have no idea where her son is.
Well, we do.
Yeah, we do. But she doesn't, but she wants the lawyer.
That's your story. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
She don't even know how to act like she's sad, and she just sitting there like, Miss, you look so guilty right now. You don't even dig it, man.
You're treating me like a criminal. This isn't just some story I made up last minute. Like, this is really happening.
Melissa, I'm just gonna, you're here and arrested and, will be both in charge of murder.
What?
You were the last person to be seen with your son.
That's not true. I just told you I was raped.
You have.
Though one interview has ended, the most disturbing aspects of this case are just coming to light. 2 days after her initial interview, Julissa once again speaks with investigators.
Hi guys. What did you find out? We don't enjoy being in jail while I'm innocent. They heard it's because I'm still in here, and I would have assumed that once you guys saw that I was innocent, you would let me out, but I'm still in here.
You can take your mask off. It's hard to understand you.
There's just a couple things I'm not understanding, like one, why you guys haven't found the guy who raped me.
Following her arrest, Julissa was taken to the hospital, and an assault test was conducted. While the results aren't shown, when...
How can they tell if she just, she didn't just have a friend she messed around with, as opposed to somebody? I don't understand that.
Discussing the time of the alleged assault, she made an interesting claim.
Can you wake up and talk to me?
Yeah,
I'm
thinking. I was here like 11 to 1 a.m. Yeah, 11 p.m.
However, investigators have uncovered surveillance footage from Julissa's apartment building that places her still there at 11:22 p.m. Also seen in the footage is Eli, as he's rolled out on a cart by Julissa. Chillingly, there's something wrapped in a gray blanket with him. This blanket and Julissa's use...
They just keep finding Julissa in all these lies. She don't even... Julissa, they know you lying.
For it came up in Rob's first interview.
It's a blanket that she wraps the shotgun in? Yeah. So it's a gray blanket? Yeah.
She's loading the shotgun in and out of there all the time. So Eli wouldn't see it, Eli wouldn't see it, Eli wouldn't see it. And
so Eli couldn't see it?
Yeah.
Rob's phone data and the security footage from Julissa's apartment showed that he never left that night. He was eventually released without any charges in relation to the...
Like I said, he don't know nothing. He really don't know none of this going on. And that's why she's so calm, she know. But she is so, I don't want to call her no names, man. But I can't even think, she really thinks she getting away with this. She really don't realize you're done.
This case, the investigators speaking with Julissa now begin laying out crime scene photos from her vehicle.
Crazy how she don't get it.
Looks like some stuff here on the edge, bro.
Did you guys read the orders of protection? There was shotguns in the order of protection.
You know, she claimed that Tori was going to get a shotgun and come and kill her and Eli.
And she just keep talking about stuff that didn't even happen. They ain't paying her no mind. She just making stuff up the whole, like...
Police documents confirm that while orders for protection were granted against Julissa's ex, police documents show that no criminal charges were ever filed.
Once me and Tori started communicating, that's when I realized how much she had lied about him. So she was very good at these web of lies.
That little boyfriend? Yeah.
Sometimes lies be like, that gotta be true, because who gonna make something like that up? That's how it be. You be like, I know nobody ain't gonna make nothing like that up. That got to be true. And the whole time somebody made something like that up. That's what they kind of, it sound like they saying about her.
That's Eli. That's Eli.
Did you confirm it?
It's Eli in the trunk of your car.
He's such a good person. You confirmed it? Are you sure? Are you
Well,
sure?
excuse me.
Though they suspected it all along, the investigators have confirmed that the body
Okay,
in
Mr.
Julisa's trunk
Jonathan.
was her 6-year-old son, Eli Hart. Hauntingly, this means that the security footage from the night of the 19th captures some of the last moments of Eli's life. In her interview, Josie recalls the last time she and Tori saw Eli.
And we always did this thing called a triple hug. And who loves you most? And we'd always give a big hug and we'd say, who loves you most? And he would always say, you both do.
Did you find the people who did this? Was there DNA on me? He used a condom, but I know that there's other ways of finding out.
We're here talking about your dead son.
And I'm here telling you who did it. But I didn't know he was dead.
I don't
You telling me
understand.
my baby boy is dead?
Stop. Please.
DNA would play an important role in this case, but likely not in the way Julisa anticipated. After her arrest, investigators had noticed a blood-like substance in her hair, and swabs were taken. It was tested and found to be a match to the DNA profile obtained from Eli.
This dumpster is where we recovered a lot of his head, brain, tissue. This is the same dumpster that we have witnesses. That's this car with no tire and a broken up window, describing you dumping all this stuff in.
Immediately following the discovery of Eli's body in Julisa's trunk, a few of the officers were approached by a witness who saw something concerning before she was pulled over.
What was she dumping? I don't know. I drove in. She was next to the dumpster. She was, that dumpster, the Shell station up there.
Following this tip, investigators checked the dumpster at the gas station.
My question is this: where the f*** was she going?
Yeah, what are you gonna do with it? What in the world?
Documents indicate that they found a large amount of glass on the ground mixed with evidence consistent with a blood-like substance, suspected brain matter, skull fragments, and bodily tissue. Inside the dumpster were 2 large cardboard boxes with body tissue and brain matter on top. There was also a backpack with suspected skull fragments nearby, brain matter, pieces of skull, and blood on the bottom. Inside the backpack, investigators found schoolwork with the name Eli on it. As horrific as these details are, they are just the tip of the iceberg.
Wow.
Other witnesses who
Tip
saw
of the
Julisa
iceberg?
that morning described her strange behavior to investigators.
He turned and looked at us and we went, whoa. She's not like, there was just like this weird vacant look on her face. I saw her walk, she was walking towards the car. She was coming out of the garbage can area. And then she had something and she walked over to like the wood, like she walked wide of the car towards like the wood area.
With this in mind, investigators realized Julisa hadn't dumped evidence just at the gas station, but at several other locations as well. At Surfside Park and Mound, they found towels with blood, hair, and yellow kitchen cleaning gloves that were turned inside out, as well as bone and tissue fragments and a suspected shotgun wad in a grassy area on the north side of a driveway. In a dumpster, they also found a child's car seat. Horrifically, it was covered in suspected blood, brain matter, hair, and tissue. Along with this, the GPS data from Julisa's phone placed her device in the proximity of 3 known crime scenes. As well, surveillance video from the Mound Skate Park at 6:58 a.m. showed Julisa driving in before leaving again. As this was just 17 minutes before the police pulled her over, there's a chilling implication about what may have been dumped there if someone else had not already been at the park.
We're here to investigate Eli's death for him. We're here to get answers for him. Because we think
the most important person in the world.
because we think he deserves it.
He deserves everything. He's not actually. He's, I don't even know.
You know he is.
I don't even know.
Sixes, what's up with you?
Police documents state that in the months leading up to Eli's death, Julissa researched life
Peace and
insurance,
blessings.
including the search, "I'm looking for the highest possible life insurance for me and a rider for my child." She received a text message on April 13th.
It just keep piling up, man. It's not looking good for her. It do not look good for her, y'all. I know it's not me. She don't look good for her.
A little over a month before Eli's death, indicating that she had applied for $500,000 in life insurance coverage. 8 days later, Julissa passed her concealed carry course. This isn't all that her search history would reveal. Tragically, Nikita had contacted CPS hundreds of times about Eli, and she wasn't the only one.
From what I've heard, somebody in the apartment complex that she lived in, as well as teachers, had called CPS to notify them of different situations. The complex resident or manager, somebody, had called them because Eli was out on the balcony in the middle of the night just screaming.
Police records state that Julissa's search history also included things like how to keep child away from dad in CPS, how much blood can a 6-year-old lose, most powerful knockout drug, how much whiskey to give a baby, payment from life insurance if child dies, most expensive life insurance for child, qualifying accidental deaths, does life insurance cover drowning, and how to commit crime and blame child.
I want you to know that this baby boy is the most important person in the world to me. I would never hurt him. I would never do anything to him. I protect him.
In a later recorded jail call, Julissa spoke to her father, and police documents state that he told her, quote, "I warned you, I begged you many times for this not to happen. I knew you couldn't be a good mom." Her father also spoke to
Just
police.
crazy,
and official
Miss Dick.
records state that he told investigators he has been
What you say?
terrified of something happening, and that he was so happy when
Good,
she
yeah, I
lost
got it.
custody of Eli. He also stated that anything she tells you is a lie, and I think she did this to hurt Tori. She did not want him to have Eli. In her interview, Josie recalls the moment they found out about Eli's death.
Eli is dead. He's been murdered. Tori is like in a corner with these primal sobs.
He is my world. He is so kind. He deserves really good things. He's a bad person. He doesn't deserve bad things. He deserves people to give him hugs and snuggles and people to protect him. He doesn't deserve this.
That I learned that he was shot 9 times with a shotgun at point blank while strapped into his car seat on the back seat of his mom's car.
Julissa
9
Thaler was
times is
charged
crazy,
with murder in the
man.
first degree premeditated and murder in the second degree with intent not premeditated. She initially pled not guilty to both charges. Following Eli's death, Josie and Tori filed a lawsuit against Dakota County and the social workers involved in Eli's case.
When we filed that lawsuit against all of those people for wrongful death, negligence, Survivors Act, and a 1983 Act, we were the first people to ever do that. They didn't know what to do.
Let me see what's the
Because it's
temperature
federal court.
outside, because I'm
According
thinking
to
about
news
going on a
sources,
bike
Tori
too.
and Josie accepted a $2.25 million settlement. Julissa Thaler was eventually
55.
convicted for both premeditated murder and intentional murder and sentenced to life without parole. During her sentencing, she told the judge, "F you all, you're garbage." Police documents reveal that she later wrote a letter to the judge saying, "I'm writing to apologize for my behavior during my trial. What I said to you wasn't okay. I was in a psychosis and deeply detached from reality.
She
I was
said
not
all
sane
that?
and would have never yelled at you if I was sane." Eli's family continues to celebrate his life in a multitude of ways, including the creation of the Eli Hart Foundation and the Eli Hart Memorial Playground.
Our initial goal was to build a playground in honor of Eli. A place where children could be happy and families could make memories. We made so many memories at playgrounds, and memories are all that we have now, photos and memories. And people take those for granted, but this playground is spectacular. I am fighting with legislation to help change laws because some changes need to happen.
Where's Sam at? Alright, so what's going on, man? What was that?
Love and respect, Miss Helga. This is one of them Walmart videos, y'all.
I'm just letting you know. What was that? Okay, I just want to make that very clear.
Thanks, Miss D.
Okay, so if we review footage, what are we going to see?
You'll see somebody stealing from you, bro.
Okay.
In the parking lot of Walmart, right there.
Alright, so give me a rundown of what happened.
Walking to my car. I got a Durango. I'm parking front. I'm assuming y'all got police activity out there in the back. So everybody distracted, kind of looking that way. I'm assuming when I'm looking this way, they're pulling the groceries either from here or right in the parking lot.
You saw it?
No, I didn't see it. That's why I'm back here with no groceries. I'm asking. I'm doing it.
That makes no sense. So you never saw anybody go in the back of your car?
Sure don't make sense, my man.
You got footage. Just go look at it. You think I'm just go look at it. You got to play the whole in my mind. Go ahead.
I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. It just seems very.
When you come up here, you say, "Do I know the police?"
Because they're saying that they
feel like you already know the thing I'm saying.
If you want to let me speak, I'll explain it to you. They're saying that they reviewed footage, and that's not what they see.
What did they say?
I didn't get to review the footage myself.
What did they see?
I don't know. I have to go see it myself.
Okay,
Because they're saying one thing, they're saying another thing.
What are they saying?
That's not important.
That is very important.
No, it's not. That's something that I have to investigate.
Lying, I think that's important, don't you? When you're in my position.
No, it makes me feel like somebody here is lying. Because if they're saying one thing, they're saying the complete opposite. Someone's lying, either you or them. Is that not true?
When you see me get out of my car, you're going to see a fat black woman, some fat dudes in a blue car.
Somebody definitely lying. It's definitely not adding up. But when he tell it's not adding up, my man. That's all I'm gonna say.
You're gonna see them out there, and then I promise you, you're gonna see motherfuckers grabbing groceries.
Okay, so what did they do? So you loaded up with groceries, all of them? Like you said, you put groceries in the car.
Yeah, like a basket like this.
Okay, so you put everything in the car.
Yeah.
Okay, and then where were you after that?
I pushed it. You know how like you'll push the cart somewhere to get it out.
So you went to go push the car out of the way.
Took it out my car.
And by the time you came back, everything was gone.
I do it like this. I don't close my car. I walk and get in there. I can close it and open it like that.
Okay.
I don't have to open and close my back part. They definitely snuck me, bro. If I would have caught them, bro, it would have been a whole different
So while you're walking the shopping cart back, right? You come back and there's nothing in the truck anymore.
No, I get home. I stay right, bro. I can walk home there. I stay right on Silverview. It's everywhere. So as soon as I got home, which is 2 seconds.
So you never noticed the groceries missing when you got in the truck?
No, I told you. Look, I push the cart like this.
Oh yeah.
And then I walk to the front of my car, and I'm going like this. I'm not even looking at my back anymore like that. You know what I'm saying? So they obviously pulled this shit out before I even closed the trunk.
All right.
Only reason I know, because when I get home, I tell my get the groceries, put them up. They said what? They said what groceries, guys? I know I ain't that crazy.
So you have the receipt? So you basically got the receipt and you went and got everything back?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I told them. I didn't just do that. I'm telling them. I'm not walking.
He think and he try and make it look like somebody stole something out of his car, right? But what's going on is a whole setup. So now, since somebody supposedly stole something out of his car, he's trying to make it look like he could go back there and buy and get everything else since it happened on their property. Because your car got robbed, even if it really did happen, nobody don't owe you nothing, my man. Definitely not that way. Not like you could just go back in the store and say, I'm going to get everything that they stole out my car. No, definitely not like that.
I understand, but that's not on them. Right?
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
This is their parking lot. Yes,
It doesn't matter. They're not responsible for it. They're not responsible for it.
Yes, it is.
Okay, you can say what you want. I'm telling you what they're telling me. They don't want you leaving with the groceries.
That's the law. How you...
They don't want you leaving with the groceries. It's just as simple as that. And they're allowed to do that.
Shit, bro. And I got robbed in y'all parking lot. How is
It
that
doesn't
not
matter.
on them?
They're not held responsible for that.
You said you was gonna go review.
Because you got robbed in the parking lot. You think they owe... Even if you had to go to court or something, maybe. But you can't just go in there and get the stuff that they took from you back. You can't do that, my man. You don't know that? Come on, man.
Which I am. But
what happens if you see I'm not lying? Then what?
It doesn't matter. It's up to them. It's a private business. If you feel like they're responsible for it, take them to small claims court and sue them.
Exactly.
But you can't walk out with these groceries like this.
In Walmart's parking lot. Is Walmart liable?
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm letting you know that if you walk out with these groceries, right, you're shoplifting.
I'm shoplifting and I paid for them.
You paid for the ones that got stolen.
So why don't we?
But you have to go through the court.
Let's go through that process. Come on, let's go look at that.
Well, I don't know if they want you doing
What the
that.
camera got to do with anything now? It don't matter if they stole from you, my man. You really don't get that? Even if the cameras show that you was robbed, it don't matter. I don't believe this. This can't be real.
It's a private business. You understand what that means?
I just got robbed, bro. You're talking to me like you don't care about that.
Okay. You understand it's a private
I just got robbed, sir.
Okay.
Are we done? I'm trying to explain to you it's a private business.
I just got robbed.
Okay.
And you're telling me about what I can and
If you
can't
walk
have.
out with those groceries, you are
Are
going
you gonna check the camera so we can get after the people who robbed me? Is that a focus at all here? Or you want to take the car in there with you? Cause see, they talking about me and groceries right now, bro. Ain't nobody giving a fuck about I just got robbed, bro. That's very infuriating, dog.
This is what we see. This is what we saw.
You want to listen or not?
I'm listening.
Okay.
Alright, so we saw him get to his car as he's putting his groceries in the trunk. You can see that 3 people go to the vehicle next to his. It looks like they stopped between because it looked like they're talking to him. It's hard to really tell from the distance of the
They're talking to him?
Distracted me and the other 2 went to doing
And this
something.
dude, so he ends up taking the groceries out of his trunk, putting them back in the cart.
Who's doing that?
He's moving the groceries out of his trunk into the shopping cart.
Okay.
Me?
And pulling the shopping cart across to the next car with the groceries in it.
Me?
Yes.
I took groceries out of my trunk, put it back
Yes,
in the
you.
car and pushed the car away.
Yes.
Is what
Yes.
you're saying right now?
Yes.
Man, show him that camera, man. Show him
Yeah,
that.
I'll review it. Don't worry. I'll review it.
Me pull groceries out of the trunk.
All
Is what you see.
And put them in the shopping cart and walk the shopping cart over to the other side.
You seen this too? Me pull groceries out of my trunk.
Yes, and you leave the cart over. You leave the cart over there, and the 3 people get into the blue Infinity that's parked next to your white truck. They reverse out of that spot. They get out, then they go straight to the shopping cart, load the stuff
So
up.
my question is, you see me put the groceries in there, not them?
Yes.
Why the f would I take groceries out of my car and put it back in the cart?
And just to clarify,
I cannot.
if you were there,
This is my dog. This man knows me personally.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not like, are you serious?
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't just be saying this. You know I would.
Exactly. So you saying because that's your dog, he's supposed to say something? No, he ain't gonna mess his job up for you, bro. You ain't gonna pay his rent and none of that, man. You ain't gonna eat. He can't eat off you without you having nothing to say about it. I know you ain't expecting to not say nothing. So they could be like, you was the one supposed to be watching them cameras. You ain't see that happen? Yeah, lose your job. And you wasn't gonna care.
Me?
You're taking the groceries out of your trunk and putting it back into the shopping cart.
Yup,
and
you.
drag it across to the other side of the parking lot. That you park the cart. You go back to your truck. You get in. You
Everything
got
you're
the
saying
trunk.
is valid. I don't remember putting groceries back in my cart and leaving them. Think about that, bro. Like, that makes me just...
You have a license on you? Trust me, it's mine. It's blowing me too.
You see me take...
Yes.
I want to see this.
What's your first name?
H-A-R-L-A-N.
Orlin?
Yes. Bro, I cannot believe this.
I don't know.
So question, if you noticed that your groceries were gone, why didn't you call us when you got home?
No, I came right back up.
But why not call us when you noticed that they were gone?
Really, man. I got a lot.
That's what I'm saying, is this doesn't make sense. A normal, average
Let's take
person...
my plan before you go into that. I understand what you're about to say.
And they're saying that they saw that...
I came in here, I grabbed the exact same groceries I missed.
Right.
And before I walked out, I came to you and said what? I got robbed. This is the groceries that somebody took from me.
Mr. Hayes, we get that.
I was trying to make
we
it
get that.
simple.
No one is
You guys are already in the back of the parking lot. Look like y'all was doing some shit.
Right.
So you guys
Well,
are
according to
already...
the video, it does seem like maybe you are doing some shit.
I'm not doing a thing. Oh my God, I come here every day.
Okay, so if I review it, and it is what they're saying, and you basically lied...
I didn't lie.
But if the video shows something completely different than what you're telling me, what's lying, the video or you? So what I'm saying is enough of the games.
I'm not playing it. I'm lost at the fact that so it's me doing that.
Do you guys want him trespass?
We don't even trespass.
Oh, not a problem. I'm the paying customer. What are you talking about trespassing? I pay. I don't steal. I don't rob. I don't scam.
But according to them...
At least he ain't get him trespass. He did give him at least that. But you can't be stealing out the store, my man.
According to them, and according to the video... Listen, according to the video...
That's shocking me. That's the only part that's shutting me up right now. I can't believe that. That part is so... I'm doing
Can
that.
you wait over here and I'll review it? Maybe they're seeing something that they shouldn't. Alright? Let me review it and I'll come back.
We'll come right back. We'll come right back.
Are you going to stay here or are you going to dip as soon as I leave?
I'm not going to dip, bro, but I don't want to go to jail behind me getting robbed.
Okay.
I honestly got robbed.
You walk out with those groceries.
I'm not walking out with the
I'm just making it very clear.
He made it very clear what it's going to be.
If I swear this dude in and he gives me the lie around again, I'm taking him to jail. What was that? Yeah, he's full of it.
This is him putting the groceries in his truck.
Right.
I don't know.
Putting groceries in a truck.
But he looked like he's facing it at this point. Because I see the photo on the back of him too.
Yeah. Well, he's taking them out.
Right. Come on.
Right.
Look, no. You don't see this shit more. You see him, he's taking the groceries out of his truck and putting them back into the shopping cart. Literally, pull. You see the stuff is still in there.
Yep.
Some of the stuff is still in there. He parks it right here. With groceries still inside of it. I'll speed it up. He walked straight back to his car, closes the trunk, gets in his truck.
That's not the story he told. His story didn't go like that. No, his story wasn't. That wasn't the story he told.
All right, Mr. There's some truth to what you're saying. So hold on. Let me just get this all squared away.
This is weird to me, bro. I come here every other... A lot of these motherfuckers...
He said some truth, and he think he off the hook. He said there's some truth to that. He said some truth. Even though he playing with you,
personally seen me here every day for years.
I got you.
Like, bro, this shit crazy, bro. I'm not even mad. Know what I'm mad at? I'm mad at this motherfucking store, bro. I spend money in this bitch every other day, and you tell me you can't spend this? That's why I came the way I came, bro. They supposed to easily say, oh, it's $56. They spending my money, bro.
I got you. So listen. Like they said, you have your police report. And they'll... Alright, it is, today's date, it is 12:06. It is 13:33 hours. This interview is conducted at Walmart, located at 101 North Congress. I am Deputy Barker of the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Do you speak English?
Yes.
Okay, are you under the influence of any medications that would affect your ability to tell the truth or understand the questions I'm about to ask you?
Nope.
Okay, do you have any mental conditions or impairments that would affect your ability to answer my questions?
Nope.
Do you swear and affirm that the statement you are about to give is the truth?
Yes.
Okay, do you acknowledge that whoever knowingly provides a false sworn statement under oath shall be guilty of a first degree punishable by imprisonment up to 1 year?
Yes.
Okay, is there anything that I failed to ask you? Okay, alright, raise your right hand. Do you swear that everything you're about to tell me is the truth only?
Sure.
Was that?
Sure, yes.
Okay, so, just, I know I asked you what happened, but now, just give me a recount of everything that happened. So you came here to buy groceries, right?
I purchased groceries. I went outside to my car to load them, and I assumed when I walked away to put the cart away, somebody went in my trunk and took them out before I could close it.
Okay, so when
the cart, I don't know.
I got you. So when you loaded up the groceries, you load them in the trunk, in the passenger seat, on the.
In the trunk.
You put them in the trunk.
Correct.
Okay, and then before you're telling me on your key thing.
The trunk closed.
Right, on the key thing, you close it from your keys.
Correct.
Right, and then you took the shopping cart.
Is this all going to be documented on paper, though? Because the last time I ever seen...
No, this is 100% going on paper. I'll give you a case number.
Okay.
Alright?
Cool.
Alright, so, once you loaded up the groceries, you took the empty shopping cart and you basically went to go put it, like, on the side?
I took the cart, and then I got in my car and I went home. When I got home, no groceries.
So when you got in the trunk, when you got in the car, the trunk, did you notice if the trunk was up or down? Obviously it would have been down.
It was closing.
It was closing.
In the process of closing, and I was walking to my car. So by the time I got in my car, my trunk was closed.
Okay, so then you got home.
And then there was no groceries in my car. I sent my kids to get the groceries. They kind of meet me on the bed. So I got in my house. I told my children to go get the groceries, and they said, "What groceries, Dad?" There was no groceries in the trunk.
Okay. Do you know how much your groceries were?
That's what's up, Mr. Jonathan. You went and saw your grandfather in West Palm Beach. That's heavy.
No, because what I'm saying
I wish I would have been on beat. I should have been on beat, but you guys are in the back doing some shit like half beat, like gunpoint and shit. So everybody's attention on that shit. I spent $63.52, which is shit.
Understand? Okay. So on the video, it shows that there's a car that parks next to you. Do you know who that car was or who those people were?
Car that parks next to me? No, I don't know the people. I don't know them. I've never seen the people.
So you never really saw who took the groceries?
I know who it was, because it makes sense now why they were so fucking talkative to me. It's like
Do you know their name?
No, I don't know their name. Nope.
Alright.
I've never seen them before.
So listen, I tried talking to Target, right?
This is the cell tower 1785.
I tried talking to Walmart, to the people there, I'm like, listen, if this man got his groceries stolen, right? Are you guys responsible, right? If something gets stolen, and they said no, and the way they explain it is, say you're shopping here, right? And you have your phone. You take your phone, you're shopping, you take your cell phone, and you put it like where the kids sit, right? And you walk out, you go buy some other stuff, and somebody comes and they steal your phone, right? They're saying that person's violent. Now,
Being a cop, me and you both know that's not the same person. That shit, like you even said, that shit looks a little targeted. This is our parking lot. You're not keeping your patron safe. I'm a patron. And I'm somebody who comes from the regular. I live right now. I can walk this. At the end of the day, I do understand what you're saying. You got to be responsible for your own shit. Or when somebody's taking your shit out while you're putting it in, that's a 1-2 right there that you want from the lane step on and on top of. That's a whole different analogy. It's cool.
So listen,
bro, I'll repay for it, bro. I can do that, bro. I can repay for this. So I got bread.
Listen, I'm not, it's not a question of that.
I'm not at them. My beef ain't even with y'all. It's these motherfuckers watch me come here every day and spend money, and then they gonna act like this $60 gonna kick me in the nuts during Christmas, and they know I got you. Come on, bro.
You want me to see if they can do like a store credit?
Something, bro. Like I just got y'all playing and treating me like I'm suspect. Not you. I'm saying like they. Bro, you came in here feeling how you felt based off their energy, bro. Based off their energy. I'm somebody who come and spend money in this thing every day, bro. I'm gonna be here tomorrow whether you here or not. I'm gonna be here. And I just got robbed for the first time I come here for years, and you motherfuckers ain't even trying to look out. Y'all coming at me sideways. They made up a whole story. I put my groceries back in the cart and pushed the cart away. Come on, man. Trust me, I'm keeping my shit together, bro. This shit crazy, dog.
Alright.
Is the store manager here? Can you ask him that?
So that's gonna be our next step. You know what door is that? Alright. We're 23 and 10:15.
Just stay right here. I just want to say one thing. I'm not gonna you see, I'm not disrespectful, bro. I'm not overreacting. I just want to say one thing, bro. They can lay their hammer down and judge them down all they want, bro.
So look, listen.
Let's say it again. What's your question?
Okay, so we understand.
Shit. Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
Man, why you gotta have the, don't you know we hate when we see y'all with the gloves? That means y'all come from business, bro. Why you gotta have the gloves, bro? Oh, man.
So listen.
I'm the good guy, bro. Believe it or not, I'm the good guy.
Listen, so Walmart's a private business, right?
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So say
even though how are they private? They all over the world.
Doesn't
We'll
matter.
get into that later. But damn, I didn't know they were private.
So they own this property. Meaning they can trespass.
They can do whatever they want.
Right, it's private.
They don't know what he's talking about.
So listen. I'm trying to get somewhere with this. So say you go to your homeboy's house, right?
Right.
Private
property.
You park your car there.
Correct.
Somebody comes and breaks in your car. Who's liable? Your friend?
No, I don't.
So why is it different for Walmart? It's a private business.
That's the same thing, my man.
It's their parking lot.
And
Even when I go, but listen, to my defense, I don't want to go back and forth for nobody. I'm not that type of dude. You seen even when I ask Google, they're mutual. They don't know you or me. But even Google said they liable, bro. Like I'm just saying, from everything I've ever learned.
Google, my man.
Where the incident happens matters, bro. If a person go out there and slip or get hit,
to that civil, it's not criminal. It's civil. That's why I say.
See, that's why I want to go back and forth. I'm not even no lawyer.
No, listen.
I'm just saying.
I hope y'all with me. We about to hit the bike in a little bit.
I'm mad with y'all, bro. I'm mad that as a citizen, bro, I come here every day, man. I come here every day. I spend money here every day. These people didn't even act like they gave a bro.
Because they didn't.
Every day for years, bro. I spend my money, not
well, the reason why
that's what's pissing me off, bro. It's like, bro, you treating me like a suspect, but I'm telling you, I just got robbed during Christmas. They know I got kids. Like, bro, like, even damn, act like you give a don't act like, damn, let's just hurry up and just get him up out of here.
I don't think them people got the authority. I don't think they got the authority to do that. I don't think they could just say, all right, your stuff got stolen, huh? Give him a cup of that. Let him go ahead and re-get that. It's possible, but I doubt it.
You did.
Bro, I did.
You did. So, I'm not lying, bro. I got robbed, bro. It feels weird to say. I can't believe it.
So that's not rob. That's not how we view it.
What do you view that as?
Because you're alleging burglary, not robbery. Robbery is when you take something with force.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're trying to take something with force.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I got burglarized.
So yeah, anyway, so you made me lose my train of thought. So the reason why I'm trying to explain it to you is if you feel like you're liable civilly,
I gotta sue them.
You gotta sue them in small claims court. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's what you gotta do. They're right now talking to the manager, showing them everything and seeing if they can work something out or they can do store credit or something.
Okay.
All right.
Let's check. You want to check with them? Because I've been here an hour. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go smoke my black, bro.
Listen, if you want to do this the right way,
no, I'm saying can we get their answer? I don't want nobody to upset.
Are you the registered owner of that car?
Yeah, that's my car, bro.
Okay. Anything else in that car that was stolen?
No, nothing else was stolen out of my car.
Just the groceries?
Just the groceries. Smooth motherfuckers.
And they left no groceries whatsoever?
No groceries. I even had other products. I had other shit they could steal out of it. All they took was the Walmart bag. Them motherfuckers hungry, boy.
I don't know why he think they going for that.
Alright, so look, listen. I review footage, right? And what they're saying is correct. You walk over there, you load up some of the groceries inside the truck, and then you take them out. You take the shopping cart, you move it across the street, you leave the shopping cart with the items in the shopping cart, you get in your truck, you drive away, and then that car that parked next to you comes and takes the groceries. So for that reason, which I explained to you,
Okay, Ms. D, that's cool.
a false statement, I'm gonna take you in jail.
You just came out and
I'm
said
taking you in jail.
you
Stand
just
up,
came
put
out
your hands
and
on your
said
back.
I was telling the
Stand
truth.
up and put your
You just
hands
came out
on
earlier
your
and
back.
said I was telling the truth, bro. Why are
We're
you
not
lying?
gonna play this game.
Lying. Somebody said that's so true to what I said.
Yeah, you did put the groceries in the car, so that is true.
Now, y'all heard this,
Stop
man.
tensing. Stop tensing.
Why is he throwing out the juice one up, bro? Why don't I just ask y'all to tell me what they want to do, bro? Why are you doing this, man? What's wrong with you, Grant? What's wrong with you, man? You a psycho, bro. This man is straight wild, bro.
Relax. Because you keep tensing out.
Pulling on me, bro.
Alright.
What's going on, bro?
Let's go.
Oh, shit.
What did I tell you?
Bro, if I'm white, bro, would you do this?
What did I tell
Do
you?
this shit about white.
Yeah, my man, they would, because you're making this up. It's not real. So please stop putting race in it. Leave race up out of it. Thank you.
You didn't get robbed. Bro, yes I did.
Provide a false statement. You're going to
You're
jail.
lying. Okay. Hey, you came out and said you looked at the camera and seen I ain't lying.
That's not what I said.
Didn't you say I wasn't lying earlier? Nope. Why are you playing me right now?
What you said, some of the things you
Bro,
said.
you're lying, bro.
Stop tensing. Stop resisting.
Bro, you niggas is wrong as fuck, bro. What the fuck is going on? What this is? I want to beat up on you today? What's going on? You pulling on me. You lying. You straight clicked on me like this. You mental counseling or something. You know what you just did. I know y'all all know what you're doing, bro. What is y'all doing? Oh, man, bro. What the fuck? I don't give a f***, bro. What's that gonna change the outcomes? Y'all couldn't talk, bro. This man just said, only thing I can do is see if they'll give me a store credit. Then now you saying I'm providing a false statement, bro. You flipped the script.
There was no script.
I'm trying to buy groceries. And I got wrong.
Let's go.
What the fuck, bro?
Go ahead and sit in the back of the car.
How do you sleep at night, bro? You throwing the innocent man in jail. I got robbed.
Put your feet in.
I got robbed and you're throwing me in jail.
You're going to catch another charge.
Oh my God, what is wrong with you?
Oh my God. That was crazy. Let me see. Should we do another one? What time is it? How long we been here? Let me see. That was crazy. I don't see how long we been here though. I don't see it, Joe. What time? How long we been here? Anybody see it? Let me see. Anyway, that's it for me, y'all. I want to go hit that. As long as it's not that cold, we definitely. I'm gonna let my phone charge. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, it's on the charger. It's already on the charger. Anyway, as long as it's not that cold, we outside, man. Thank everybody for stopping in. I appreciate y'all. Peace to the next time. Well, hold up. Peace to the next time.